Yo, 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 what is going on? It is January 6, 2025. I am Mo. What is going on, y'all? It's Tuesday, second day of the first week, or the first full week of 2026. I hope that those who got the holiday break off and maybe returning, and this is maybe your first or second day back, I hope that y'all getting your legs underneath you and that you're still recovering from what was hopefully your most relaxing time of the year. Um, if you kept that grind going, I hope you got your legs underneath you to keep that grind going, y'all. It's rough. I understand that. I don't know if you all noticed too much different about me. I went ahead and shaved off my hair. Yeah, I don't know. I look like a bad backup actor who wants to be a biker. I shaved the mustache, kept the goatee, shaved the long hair. Just, I don't know. I didn't want a lot to maintain right now. You know what I mean? So I just said, I'm tired of doing the hair. And like, to be frank, at 43, post-COVID vaccines, there have been a lot of things that had contributed to a thinning of my hair, like right on the top. And it wasn't short by any means. It was just thin. So there'd be times where like I would brush my hair, have it a certain way, and it would just look kind of patchy. And like for me personally, like, I got nobody to impress, but for me personally, I just didn't want to look that way. I know it's been that way for a while, but it's been more so thinning this year than any other year that it's been. It's been progressively thinning. Once COVID hit, it like thinned out a lot. Once I took the vaccine, it thinned out even more. And even getting back to like being in the sunlight, getting some exercise, eating better overall is just so, I just didn't like the way it was looking. So I don't know. Plus, like in the video game industry, we have a thing called a Madden curse, where the cover athlete for Madden tends to have a down year, or unfortunately sometimes gets severely injured to miss the entire year. I haven't really kept up with the curse to see if it's affected anybody, but with the retrospective of that Madden curse, for me, it's the ID curse. I've had long hair, or at least I've maintained long hair for a large chunk of my life. Like I always grow it out, maintain it after a bit, and then funny enough, whenever there's like a document that I take, so the first time that I started letting my hair grow was probably like 8th grade into my freshman year of school, and this was 20 this is like 27, almost 30 years ago. So I started growing it out my freshman year. I started growing out long, and by the time I got to like my junior, senior, I was already like down to my shoulders. Did all this stupid stuff to it, and then I needed to go get my ID, like my driver's license. So I went to go get my driver's license, and like literally maybe 3 weeks to a month after I got my driver's license, I shaved my hair off to look more presentable to the workforce. So I shaved it off. And then after I got a couple gigs, got a couple jobs, I started letting it grow out again. And then luckily, actually no, I take it back. I started letting it grow out again, had my kid, and then I think I was due for a renewal on my driver's license, or I might have got my ID, one of the two documents. I can't really remember at this point. This was a long time ago. 20 years ago. But I remember getting the document. Same thing, I had the long hair, and I believe I still got one of them to prove that this is the case. And like maybe like a month after that, I needed to hit the workforce again, and this time with the family. Shaved off my head, shaved, or at least got it cut really short. Not as short as this is, but short. And then I got a job in QA, and literally I probably had one haircut in the 20 years of my QA career. Somewhere in the middle. I want to say right before I started Blizzard. I want to say I got a hair. Yeah, you know what? It was. It was right as I got the job for Blizzard, and then I cut my hair. Actually, no, twice more. I take it back. Once before my New Age commercial, I did have longer hair. I auditioned with the long hair, and they were prepping for somebody with long hair. And about a week before the commercial, like, filmed, I shaved my head. And then that was the first time I was kind of prolonged unemployed in this industry. So I did that. And then I was unemployed still for maybe like another 6 months to a year after that New Age commercial was filmed. That's when I originally started my YouTube channel. Did that for a bit. Got back into video games. I let it grow out. And then when I got the job at Blizzard, like right before I started Blizzard, I shaved my head again. And then from that point on, I let it grow throughout. So from 2013 up until yesterday, that was my hair. You know, like that was all the hair. But right around the time COVID started, like I had thick hair when COVID started. Then, you know, not being in the sun, not being out, I guess stressing over things to start to thin out, and I can notice, I could notice it getting spotchy. Once I took the vaccine and we were still kind of like in a quarantine mode, it got even like more thin, and it's been thinning out ever since. And then sometimes it thins out more than others. Sometimes I'd be in the shower and I'm just like taking out like chunks of hair. I'm like, man, what is this? And then going to the markets out here, there'll be times where you're scanning stuff in the self-checkout, and it'll detect that you placed something in the packaging area before it got scanned, and they tell you, hey, you didn't scan this item before putting it into the packaging area. Then they have the top-down angle of you, like not doing the thing that they're accusing you of doing. And I could just see like a big old like splotch of like hair missing, and again, not missing, it was just really thin, you know what I'm saying? Like it's forest and then the valley where the animals meet. And then, and then little by little it started thinning out more, and I wasn't digging it anymore. And with everything going on, I don't want to maintain anything. So I was like, let me shave it off. If it's meant to grow back, it'll grow back, and I'll see how I feel about it. And if not, then I'll just keep it short like this. And if it gets to a point where I just don't like how it looks, I might just go to the scalp and keep it at the scalp and just go from there, to be honest, and see how that goes. I don't know. I'm old. Midlife crisis, I guess. I did get some positive news on the work front. I was able to apply at a warehouse. Like I said, I'm not scared of the work. I'm not scared of the work. If I have to work, I have to work. If I have to go back to do warehouse gigs and warehouse jobs, and that's what I'll do. I'm not ashamed, and I'm not scared to put in blue collar work. That's how I started. That's how I went through my grind. When I first started entering the workforce, it was all kind of like gigs, like side gigs, like valet gigs, and most of the stable work that I had that lasted longer than 3 to 6 months. So who can tolerate me the most? Because young me was not a very productive me in terms of a work relationship. Always had an attitude and a chip on my shoulder. Always been very idealistic. And stable employment that does not make when you're young and idealistic. But that's where I started out, going to the warehouses, packaging, a various amount of things, and having to load pallets, having to unload pallets, having to clean up, like stuff like that. So, I saw an opportunity with maybe some stability in terms of a work schedule. It would be a very early work schedule if I got the position, and I have to do something in order to proceed with the opportunity, which I will be doing tomorrow. I was going to do it today. I wasn't feeling it today, to be honest. I didn't get the email until like this morning. So once I saw, I was like, okay, cool. And this says 48 hours. So I'm going to give myself 24, kind of think about it, kind of go through it, get myself kind of ready with the idea that I will have to go back and actually do manual labor work, which I haven't done in over 20 years. But a schedule of, starting at 7 o'clock in the morning. Uh, I think it'll be 8 hours, so that would take me into about 4 o'clock. If you give me the half-hour lunch, it'll take me to 3:30 if it's a half-hour lunch, and if you do like 6.5, because you're taking away my uh my lunch and my two breaks, we're talking about maybe a 6.5 hour work shift. You know, eh. It'll also give me 2 full days to do what I need to do. And it'll leave me with enough time to, if I still want to do this and stream and still pay attention to this, I would have to reprioritize how I spend the time and what I spend my time doing. But streaming is something that is, at this juncture in my life, very important to me. I don't consider myself to be I mean, theoretically, look, I'm an OG of this industry. I have been a part and had my hands in many, many big things that I will never get credit for officially. And people can argue with me about, what my actual impact in this industry has been. It's been massive. With no chip on my shoulder, no cockiness in my voice, it's been massive. I will never get credit for it. And I wasn't the only person that did this. I'm not. I was part of a team. I either led the team or was part of the team that had these implementations. But there were certain implementations that I took upon myself to just put that cherry on top, to give it that spit shine, to give it that polish. And that's something that I will very much take credit for. The work is the work, y'all. As a team, man, whatever teams I was a part of that did the things that I'm claiming that we did, with zombies probably being the biggest one, the BattleNet app being the other. Everybody put in the work. Everybody put in the work. And I'm not saying nobody didn't put in the work, but there were certain aspects and implementations that happened after the fact or during the fact that it was me going to the meetings. It was me setting these things up. It was me ensuring that we had this spit shined and polished before launch. So I know what I've done. But I don't consider myself to be that's the reason why I'm here. No, the reason why I'm here is I'm accessible. I have the experience of people who have the names, except that I'm accessible. I have no problem with trying to help the young generation come up. I have no problem with trying to help the current generation if they need some assistance with information in terms of companies, how this was, how that was, or just overall, how we're feeling about the industry as a whole. I'm just here as a wall, as a cushion, somebody with experience that can talk about the experience and pass on that experience. And that's what I feel I want to do. I want to be like a mentor in a larger aspect. I want to be a voice in a larger aspect. I'm not trying to take credit for things that was not given to me to try to cash in on it. Nah, I don't even want the credit for clout. I just want the credit to prove that I did the things that I did. You know what I mean? Because I put in the work. Why can't I get credit for the work I put in? You're not paying me for it. I'm not here asking to say, oh, well, these guys owe me $1 million, because it is what it is. I just want credit for the work, y'all. That's it. I want to be acknowledged for the hours, the weeks, the months, the years that I put into stuff. That's what it really comes down to. I just want that little bit of acknowledgement of not yeah, you know what? I might have not been the idea man, and my teams might not have been the idea people, but man, we put in that work. And for us to not get credit that we can then use to sell ourselves to somebody else without asking for the original company to give us any type of royalties, which we so much deserve, but it is what it is. But to take away our ability to market ourselves for the work that we did, that's crazy, and I'm not trying to market myself. I'm just saying I got that experience. So if somebody sees value in that experience, I'm willing to pass it on and talk about it, because I think it's important to realize where we're going. And the best way to know where we're going is to know where we've been, So yeah, y'all. So that's me. And I really don't have much, and my head is kind of itchy from shaving. It does feel a little different. It feels a little bit more exposed. The gummy bears are almost gone. I've gobbled up a few handfuls of that since yesterday. So, yeah, y'all. So just let's put it out there, y'all. Let's put it out there. Life, take our good blessings, our well wishes, our good juju, our good vibes, our thoughts and prayers that we put out there into the life force, and may it find somebody who needs it, who needs them to obtain the strength to get through their darkness, to find their light, get through their grind, have that grit, and hopefully be able to find better days. And in reverse life, please allow us to receive the good thoughts, prayers, juju, vibes, well wishes, and all the positivity that people may put out there for us so that we can obtain the strength to go through our darkness, find our light, go through our grind. You know what I'm saying? Get through the grit. And hopefully we can come up too. And hopefully little by little we can all come up to carve out a living, not just a survival in this world, and maybe will be a much happier place. Alright, y'all. Well, day 14, Fallout New Vegas. We got into the airbase at Nullis. Yeah, we are at Nullis. I believe we're at Nullis airbase. We're able to take the little shortcuts, the little side road to get there while getting bombed on. And now we have missions that we have to accomplish. I got my girl V over here with the machete and the wicker rat hook. Putting in the work whenever the work gets hard. We have got overwhelmed at times. We do have some meetings that we gotta take on with the Legionnaires. And let's see how this all goes. Day 14, Fallout New Vegas. Let's continue, y'all. As mentioned, I hope that y'all having a great time out there.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you?
Oh, it starts from here?
I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
I thought we saved it past this point. I guess we did not. Let me see. Let's see, the prophecy.
Prophecy? Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hoped a savage, outsider, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too. Oh, so many ways.
I didn't even
Small
okay
ones
this.
to begin with, so
I wasn't sure the mic was on.
Like to have a outsider around and about. Should that
Yeah, they
go
keep
well,
calling me a
maybe
savage.
you can help in big ways too. We'll have to see. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Nellis.
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Duck Argyle has wounded he's tending to.
Okay.
And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs.
Right.
Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Watch your steps, sister.
Hey.
Can she not move? What's up with her? Why is she all messed up? Can we sleep? Are we allowed to sleep?
I don't know how you
We are
survived
not
the
allowed to sleep
bombardment.
here.
That's incredible.
Yeah, cold game though. Well, she looks better now. All right, cool. She was all limping over, hunched over, man. Having my girl be all messed up. All right, y'all. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. Quest, data, quest, things. Convince the boomers. Blah blah blah. Travel to Collingwood. Mr. House. Wild card. Option on return. Return to Yes Man. Tell him that the boomers can be ignored. Oh, okay, I see. Let's go see what we can help with around the base here.
Hey.
What's up? Oh. Who are you? No, not you. Where's Raquel? Are you Raquel?
Mother
What's up?
Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl, you has said you have
Long
a
story
bug
short,
problem.
the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded.
Damn.
Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and
Hey,
switch the power
yo.
back on, feel free.
They keep calling me a savage, though. I'll do it even though you're just trying to get me killed. Whatever.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Loyal may have something to help with the ants. Where is Loyal?
Watch your steps, sister.
Bro, why do you keep calling me sister? Oh, they have some doctors here too, no?
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to. I'm afraid medications are in short supply. Maybe you should seek medical treatment away from Nellis.
Damn, they literally won't even, huh?
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training? If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
Oh, all of a sudden the tune changes, huh? Let's see. This man's leg is seriously. It may require amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt to medicine 50 or higher? Where's my medicine at? Medicine is at 50. Cool. Perform the operation. Carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the and then restitch the wound.
I thought that man was done for.
Nice.
You brought him around.
Cool. Saved him. Where you at? Oh, this man looks like serious infection and proper treatment will kill him. Medicine I got. Treat the infection. With the combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you are able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
And then we got one more. Where you at? 60. Let's see. Do I have one of these medical things that boost up my thing for just a brief second? Hey, would it be doctor? No. Let me see. repair. What is this? Ghost and bullets. Oh, guns and bullets. Guns increased by 3. I didn't even know I had that one. Survival, lockpick, damage, speech, guns. I guess I need a little bit more for science. Oh, what's this? Alarmed by 3. I don't even know where I picked those up, but good thing I did. Oh, medicine times 3. Here we go. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling the patient's breath return from.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
Oh.
Watch your steps, sister. Yes, outsider?
Damn.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine.
Jesus.
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need.
So they won't help me, I help them, and they still call me a savage. That's crazy. That's a cold game.
See ya.
Can't talk to them after they're already healed. So, alright, cool. Well, we got that done. Is this the generator room? I thought I would have. I guess this is not the room. No.
Hey.
Whoa.
Always nice.
Damn, everybody bounced out. What is this?
Hope your trip into camp wasn't too
Hope the
eventful.
trip into camp wasn't too
We
eventful.
survived out here pretty well so far without any help from the outside.
Oh, okay. That's the men's barrack. See if I can find this other cat. I'm supposed to.
Hello.
Sup, 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 sup. For you. These are all the same dudes. They all vacate once you walk in here. Like, they don't want nothing to do with you. Like, you stink. They're not the friendliest group of people. Now the schoolhouse. Okay, did the medical thing. Oh, Loyal's house. This is the dude I'm supposed to talk to, no? But he's not here. Nella's workshop. I mean, I have access to a bench. I do. I don't think I need any of this stuff, though. Nope. What about this one? Okay, I can get 357 rounds. Cool. Got some of those. Probably should have got some other rounds, but nah, whatever.
You're the outsider.
Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Dude, this is
Me?
the
I'm Pete,
archivist.
keeper of the story. I
Damn.
know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together.
Damn.
So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Let's see. Oh, let me move up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just trying to get myself comfortable. I feel like I'm leaning too far forward. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think. Maybe.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
What?
How can I help you, outsider?
This didn't tell me nothing.
Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
My kind.
See you later, alligator.
Man, give me that. I don't care. Give me that too. And that. Give me all magazines. I saved people's lives. Give me your magazines. Alright, cool. Now we're gonna sleep for a couple hours on this bed. You ain't gonna tell us nada.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Loyal's house. That's Nellis. There's Loyal back. Loyal's still not here. Are you loyal or are you just a boomer? You are a boomer. Are you loyal?
Watch
No.
your steps, sister.
You are not loyal. Or are you loyal? No, you are not loyal.
Hey,
Biodiesel refinery. You can see the fumes in here. Jeez. You can see the fumes. That's kind of crazy. Alright, I need to find a way into whatever power plant they want me to go into so I can kill them ants. I'm looking for this cat. Looking for this cat. Loyal. Where is this dude at? Boomer. 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 Who are you? Mr. Gutsy. Well, there's nothing here. This has me pointing to somewhere. Nellis Array. Is this where I need to go? This might be where I need to go. Generator power source. Checks all quartz. So I need to turn on the power before I can even activate this. So this is the area where I need to be. Alright. Cool. Let's go handle this, V. What weapons do I got? have any mods. I kind of wish I had a mod. 308. What do I have with for 357 that I came over here and... Oh, this right here, the cowboy repeater. I have this going on right now. I will I will activate my grenade launcher if I feel like it'll come in handy from a distance. Since the ants seem to blow up anyways. Alright. Well then. Do I need any of this stuff? You know what? I probably don't, but I'm kind of light right now anyway, so why not? Ooh, there's ammunition everywhere here. Bro, give me all these. Oh my goodness, let's do this. Love it. Jeez. I hit the jackpot here. Jackpot, yo. What is this? A missile? Give me that. Give me that. Jeez, let's go. Jackpot. All throughout here. Jackpot. I can leave right now and be like, it's too big of a problem for me to handle on my own. Oh man, if only. Because even in these games, I feel bad for doing like the conniving thing. I don't understand why my moral compass tends to be so high. What did I do? I feel like I opened the gates to something awful. Ooh. Let me get that. The thump thump. Cool. Pretty sure I can probably... That one does 40. Does damage of 74 DPS. This one does the same thing. Weight value. Value on this one is higher. I wonder why that is. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. It's showing something red. I don't want Veronica. I don't want V to get all up in there and get owned up. Ooh, the power turned on. Oh look, there's an ant right there. No, no, no. Calm yourself. Back up. Hey, she's crazy. She's just ready. She's like super down. I'm taking that. I don't care about that. Let's see if I can repair anything that I got right here. And we save the weight. Got a bunch of these bullets too. Alright. Alright, cool. I was trying to see if there's anything extra that I can pick up. Doesn't look like there is. I will take that. Don't really care about any of this. Oh, what was that? Wait up, what did I just pick up? A grenade rifle. Grenade launcher. Can you carry any more?
You're
Yes,
making
she
me carry
can.
the heavy stuff, aren't
I
you?
am. This time I am. I apologize. You can carry that for me, my darling. And carry that for me. And if you can carry that for me. Thank you. Da 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 da. I expected these ants to be a lot tougher. When they're telling me all the problems and that they were eating up all these. What's going on? Wait, who do you see? Oh, there's somebody downstairs. Look, she ready. I told her to back up, but she's like ready. Where does this go? To Nullis Air Force Base. Oh look, now the ants are back. This was a little bit more. Okay, cool. So we have this. We went out through there. We dug all this. We gotta get to the front anyways. Because the computer's out in the front.
Gotcha.
Who are you? Oh. I was like, who is she talking to? Homegirl was tripping. But no, she saw somebody there. Okay, we did that. Oh, there's more, huh? I got my suit on.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
For the Brotherhood.
Oh, so there's like an actual nest here somewhere. Because they keep popping up. Where are they popping up from? Wait up, where are they at? Do they just keep spawning, or how does this work? Because I feel like I'm getting them, but they just keep spawning out of places. If I go back upstairs, let me try one more time. If I go back upstairs, that means more ants will be up there. Maybe that's what I need to charge up the erase for. Maybe it zaps them, I don't know. Yeah, see, they keep popping up. Damn. Yeah, there's so many ants here. But I don't actually leave any place. It keeps spawning.
Got my eyes peeled.
That's good, V. That's good. I guess we'll just walk out, turn on the arrays, and see if by chance I can turn everything else on. Maybe it gets rid of the ants. I don't see. Because look, another one just spawns. You have gained the Bug Stomper 2 rank number 2. Nice.
Trouble.
Where? Oh, I see you. Oh, okay. Return to Raquel. Let her know the generator is running again. So I guess it's just the ants just keep spawning until I complete the quest. That makes more sense. I was like, why do they keep spawning? I killed what was here. Hold up, where's the computer? Bro, there was a computer right there. Why is the computer no longer there? There was literally a terminal right here. What? You know I ain't tripping, V. Why you looking at me that way? There was a computer right here, V. You gonna look at me like I'm crazy? Girl, you over here gaslighting me. There was legit a terminal right there, and now it's gone. Bro, I know I'm not tripping. Pretty sure we go back on the playthrough. There was a terminal there. Only I needed to connect some stuff, blah, 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 and now the terminal's gone. Alright, well. Let's go talk to who we need to talk to then. Over here gaslighting me like I didn't see the terminal there. Smallest hangers. I'm just exploring all these different places. I'm also just following the little markers on the floor to see where they actually take me to. Seems like there's somebody here I need to talk to. Maybe that person on the roof. Who is this? Oh, it's Raquel.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yup.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
I am liked. Okay, cool. Ants misbehaving complete, and I leveled up. Yeah, son. Let's go. What do I want here? Let me get lockpick up to 80. Let me do guns to 30. Let me get repairs to 40. Speech is not bad. Barter is pretty good. I guess let me get science up there since I'm trying to get science to 100. I'll probably do it the next turn. And then where do I put this extra one that I have? Meek, unarmed, survival. I guess I'll just put it in the guns. Give it a little bit more. Yeah, then get another one. Start from the bottom. Now your senses have become so keen that you can feel the slightest vibration in the ground. You gain +1 perception and agility attributes while outside. Infiltrator. With the infiltrator, if a lock is broken and you can't normally with infiltrator, if a lock is broken and can't normally be picked again, you can attempt to pick it again one more time. This includes locks previously broken by a forced lock attempt. Huh. Weapon strength requirements are now 2 points lower than normal. That's pretty cool. Tag. The tag perk allows you to select a fourth skill to be a tag skill, which instantly raises by 15 points. Not sure what that means. As a purifier of the wasteland, you do 50% damage. I don't want to do that. With Adamantium Skeleton perk, your limbs only receive 50 damage than they normally would. Robotics Expert. With the Robotics Expert perk, you do additional 25 damage to any robot, but even better, sneaking up on hostile robots undetected, activating it. I might want to put that. Hobbler. With the Hobbler perk, your chance to hit. I don't really care. You gain Nerd Rage. With the Nerd Rage perk, your strength is raised to 10 and you gain 15 damage threshold whenever you drop below 20. You are able to optimize your Pip-Boy's VATS logic, reducing all AP costs by 10. Fight the power. So-called authorities push around. You gain 2 threshold +5 critical damage to anyone wearing a faction. Not as good as I want. See, the strong, you can carry 50 pounds. You can carry 50 more pounds of equipment. I might want to take that. Scrounger, rad resistance, quick draw allows quick draw makes all your weapons equip and holster 50% faster. While using a rifle or some two-handed weapon, your accuracy with VATS significantly increases. Valiant Recycler, waste not, want not. When you use energy weapons, you are more likely to recover drained ammunition. You also have more efficient recycling recipes at the workbench. That's not bad. Liberty Gloves, Gunslinger, don't really care for that. Ferocious Loyalty. You do additional 50, I don't really care for that. Comprehension, you gain double the bonus from reading magazines. That one's actually pretty cool. Intense training. With the intense training perk, you can put a single point into any of your special. Let me. I'm gonna get the robot one just to get it now. I've been meaning to get it and I want to get it. Cool. So we got that. I think the next one, depending on what I might get, might be the strong back perk. Seems pretty cool. Just carry extra weight around because I'm always over encumbered. Another 50 pounds is a grip. That's like a bunch of extra weapons I can carry.
Watch your step, sister.
Everybody says the same thing. Are they talking to V? Like, what is V doing? Oh, this only has one entrance, one exit. Is it this person you talk to?
Hello.
Oh, this is not. Let's see. This way? We're an hour in. Do I need to talk to this cat again?
You're back. When you walked off in the middle of our people's story, I thought you must be bored.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall. Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. How can I help you, outsider? Over at the workshop. Don't get...
This is just clear, just throw and says that I walked out. This dude is tripping. This dude's still not here? I wonder if any of these magazines actually, hold on. I wonder if any of these magazines that I've snatched up give me anything permanent. I feel like they don't. Oh, this one. Nope. Nope. These are all...
You're back. When you walked off in the middle of our people's story, I thought you must be bored.
So how do I...
If you're interested in knowing more about us, it seems like you'd be pretty amazed by our mural. Is there something else? So long.
The mural. So there's a mural here somewhere. Where is this mural this dude talks about? So this one's not really giving me anything much. Oh, there's a door right here. That is a door we will enter to wherever this door may lead. Oh. Boomer chef.
Hungry for grub? Here is what we have available.
Can I sell you some stuff? I don't think I need any of this stuff.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Boomer, boomer. Boomer, 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 boomer. Boomer chef. Talk to a boomer.
Hello.
Sup? There's like the kitchen and everything. There's like nobody here to talk to though.
Watch your steps, sister. Watch your steps, sister.
Bro, y'all need to be careful how you talk to V though, cause me and V might just clear out this whole place with your attitudes. Break down to 20, break down to 5/5s. Then I have like a bunch of rounds of like. Just when I had a bunch of rounds of something. I have a bunch of 10 mil and 5 mil. $357 round, a 9 mil round. Break down some of this 10. Ooh, damn, that's a lot. Cancel. Let me break down 308. Let me make some of these rounds. Convert missiles to rockets. Oh, that's how many it takes. I see. Do I have any? Are there any magazines? The magazines I'm hijacking regardless. You can look at me any way, any which way you want, but when it comes to this game, I will be taking all the magazines I come across. So that's that, I guess. Go across the way to the hangar. Oh, here we go.
I
Damn.
hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please. If If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem.
I took care of the ants, though.
You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I passed your physical healers, maybe I could find parts there. Find spare parts, repair.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. All right, what's on your mind?
All right, cool.
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone. Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies. See ya.
See ya.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language.
Damn.
But I hear you sound like us.
Wow.
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right? Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure... Oh, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day.
Cover the lady.
Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I should really be going.
Nope, come back
Hey there.
here.
Back for more?
Yep.
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it. That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl. Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way?
Damn,
What if
even
she
in the
comes here
wasteland.
like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, jeez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this. That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
You say that. Alright, so I'm seeing.
What is it, outsider? Goodbye.
Peace out. Okay, so we got that, we got that. So we got those two things to do now. Alright, cool. So we got that, we got that. Let's see where I think this takes me back to Jack. I mean to the little kid. Alright, then we go repair the broken solar arrays, find spare array parts. So let's see if this dude's finally gonna like talk to me.
Sorry, I've got work to do.
Yeah, I bet you do.
You're back. Wonderful. Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
Yeah, he just walks away. Check that. You found limited edition. Oh, that's right. Home dude likes snow globes. These rare pre-war are widely considered to be useless bumbles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. I forgot who. Ah.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything. Not even a hand
Oh,
grenade.
I see.
We left and wandered the wastes.
This
There were
mural.
savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades.
My bad. I did walk out.
It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Oh, okay.
So long.
A bunch of shut-ins who scorn outsiders and hold technology over them. Gee, where have I heard that one before?
What? Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Kind of do, actually.
Ask away.
Why did your
So
ancestors
you know about
leave?
the vaults?
34.
Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34.
34.
In our
That's
vault,
funny.
everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while. And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will.
That's
Anything else
crazy.
you want to know? Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis
Wow.
by habit. That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know? Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
The ingenuity of people is remarkable. Survival. You must cultivate soil legumes for protein addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
How are the howitzers doing at the Air
You're
Force
right.
Base?
We weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
The howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
I'm able to get a bunch of free XP off this kid.
Once we restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry. That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so Words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find the old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles.
See, this is
or
where
learn how to throw my voice.
the geeky part, like the geeky things that I had set up, like the speech and all this, kind of came into play. Because had I went with the gunplay and things that I guess excel my gun, my physical and survival, I wouldn't be able to really talk to this kid and give him these moments where I get this XP. And it's a little bit different to be able to explore and see that interaction between the main character and the story-driven characters. Like, it's just that little bit more of excitement, a little bit more, I guess, humanity instead of just the standard question and response type interaction. So that's pretty cool. I like it. It's making all my decisions of going with that a little bit more like, yes, you know, I did like the right thing to get like a different, I'm sorry, I'm all low in my chair, to get a different
Over at the
whoops.
workshop.
There we go.
You want to hear it?
No. Damn it.
How can I help you, outsider? See ya.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, he's gonna tell me the story now. Okay, cool. I said goodbye to him. Now let me return to Pearl. I did everything that I needed to. I'm gonna talk to Pearl. Let me go get the scraps of stuff from Helio. Come back, fix the array here. Oh, Miss Pearl.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Speak to Laura about plans to raise the bomber. You know what? I will talk to him once I get, what is this? And what's the world map for this? Yeah, let me go to Helios. I was gonna walk, but it takes too long.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Let's see if I can find some parts here and there. I need scrap metals and arrays and stuff of that sort. I wonder why I can't open that particular one. Tin can. Small burnt book. can I tell him? A Poseidon Energy publication for our new employees. As a member of the Poseidon, it will be. Oh, okay. I remember this. You can't tell nobody. I remember reading all of that. I do not want to read it again. Ooh, 10 round. Pretty sure I put that stuff in there. Take that. Cool, I guess I went all the way around on this one. I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that.
Hey, man. Yo.
Let's see. Is there anything else I can... Nope.
Hey, man.
What can I help you with?
Did all of this already, huh?
Hello.
So it says... I guess I gotta go to that station first. And the fact that his skin is not like scalding, it's unrealistic. This dude should be screaming in agony. Why did it crash? Bro, that's insane. Just a random crash. Well, it was the first crash in about an hour. It's so crazy. It just randomly crashes whenever it feels like it. Damn, I put in 40 hours in this game already. That's nuts. That is crazy. I wonder what will be finished first. The new season of the TV show or me playing this game. I feel like I should be done first, but we'll see. It should be okay. I should be at the Mojave outside. Yeah, not a big deal. Find spare array parts. I'm trying to. Oh, I see him in the back. that again, so let me sleep for an hour. So it gets saved. Oh, back here, right? Yeah. Reflector panels. On this array damage, you could salvage some of the array parts. Would you like to salvage the array? Salvage the array. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, cool. This is what I'm talking about. We're making progress here. Where are these other array? Oh, there's another one right here. Scrap electronics. I don't need a conductor right now, I don't think. Is there anywhere else where there's scrap? Right there? Oh, the scrap metal's what I needed. Not necessarily the electronics. Where else can I find a broken array? Not on that side, not on this side. Oh, right there. I don't need any of that. I'm overcumbered. Why am I overcumbered? How much weight are these arrays? Let's see. Why am I over? What did I take? Let me... Let me dump them. They can have them here. Are those like wild dogs or what the hell is in there? Because they seem not friendly. Yeah, don't go in there, V. Don't go in there, V. It's cool. Don't trip, V. Cool. I found the arrays. Now we go to fix the ones at the place. We should be good to go. What is this pointing me to? Is it pointing me back to? It is. It's pointing me back to over there. The Nullus. Nullus hangers. Nullus arrays. It says I can't travel with enemies nearby. What enemies? Why are these enemies? Oh, damn. I'm not sure why these are like enemies, but okay. I'm not sure whether they were considered enemies, to be honest, but whatever. Not enemies no more. See, I wasn't tripping. There was one right here. See, look, where are you at? I told you. Look, it was right there, V. I told you. Looking at me like I was crazy. Repair of 65. Do I have 65? Let me see. Reflector panels on this array are damaged. Salvage parts can be used to repair this array, which actually repair 65 or higher required, or use solar array parts. Let me see. Leave it alone for right now. What is my actual stat for that? For repair, I'm at 40. But I have the parts. Or use the halo. I have the parts. Cool. Okay. Yeah. But so if my repair was a little bit higher, I'd be able to use the non-salvage parts, which is fine. I don't really care. I already went that way to salvage it anyway, so why not just use them? And then there's one more somewhere up here. Right there. Did I complete it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. 120%. Got y'all up and going. Better than you were before. Praise the savage. Praise me. Not bad for a half brain dead nitwit, huh? Praise me and bow before me. No, I'm playing. Celebration. Yeah. Don't ever do that, kids. Because what goes up must go down. Always remember that. If you ever go, oh, it'd be cool to fire bullets into air. Nope. What goes up must come down. And if you shoot a bullet up into the air, the bullets, pellets, whatever that goes up must come down. And they come down with force. And there's been a lot of unhappy accidents that occur that way. So do it in the game. Don't do it in real life. Wait up. Where are these cats at? Are they not in here? Jack, what's up?
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Nah, I'm not even there yet. I'm working on there, bro.
Oh, well, let me know. Cool. How much can you spare? Thanks. Thanks for dropping it off. Anything else? Like I said, I can never get an...
Scrap metal. I've been idolized. Alright, so scrap metal comes to this cat, which is fine. I can always look for scrap metal and give it to him. Now I have a... Why is she running like that? Girl, you over here tripping. Can I give him the scrap metal that I just took? Now I'm overcumbered by 3 pieces of scrap metal. I wonder what the lost karma to what I gained for giving it to him are gonna be. Let's see. Considering that I stole it from his own supply.
Have you seen her?
Nah, I'm working on it.
Oh. Cool. Thanks.
I can spare
Thanks.
another.
Thanks for dropping...
That's funny. I don't know what it actually entails, but that's pretty funny. Alright, now where is this home dude at? What's this dude's name? Larry? No. Joy. Loyal. That's his name. Loyal. Where the hell is this guy Loyal at? I guess he's somewhere outside because he's not in here. Says he's in there, but he was not in there. Only Jack was in there. Bro, you're making me go this way and this dude is not here. Oh, maybe I'm tripping. Oh, maybe he's at his house. I forgot he has a bunker. Looks to be pointing me in that direction. No, he's not in here. Wait up. Oh, he is here.
Built in my lifetime. Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Lady in the water.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future.
What is the lady in the water?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where is this bomber
It's at
located?
the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
Okay.
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
Yeah, for real. If it's not, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Ah.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
A rebreather. Alright, so scrap. Oh, taking that. Yep, I know. I don't care.
Open fire!
For what? You don't want to do that. It was just a magazine.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon?
Alright, so we got that. The rebreather from Jack. You know what? Let me go talk to Jack. Take the side quest. I'm going to play Cupid for a bit. I'm going to play Cupid just this once for Jack. Where's this homegirl at? Where's the homegirl of his dreams? Is she from the Crimson Caravan? Might be. It seems to be in this hut. it? Are you? You're not it, are you?
Because you're getting popular in the strip.
Yeah. No, it's not you. It's not you. He said a redhead. Oh, you the girl, Janet. I see. Sorry to wake you up, Janet.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors. I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside an associate man who has a crush on you. There we go.
Nice looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
Oh, bro, I got myself into a place I didn't want to be into.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
Oh my gosh. Imagine lying. She goes and she gets bombed up. That's cold game.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
All right, cool. So I guess I gotta go back and talk to Pearl. Come back and talk to this chick, and then go talk to what's his face about the rebreather. Hey, that would be cold game. He'd be like, "Yeah, let's go." I don't know why that's making me. That's cold game. That's cold game. That's cold game. That's completely cold game. That's so crazy though. Just go out there and just he's waiting for you and bah 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 bah. That's so messed up. That's so jank. That's cold game. That's cold game. No, I ain't trying to do that. All right, so then we gotta go back. Oh, you know what? Let me walk back. Let me see, through the tracks, through the road. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll go through the tracks. That dude owes me like 150 caps or whatever. We made that bet that I can make it over there. So he owes me some caps, and I plan on collecting them on the way here. This is not too far. What is this sound? Oh, what? Hey, this dude is nuts. Why did he get all aggressive? Wasn't even worth it. There was a fire here, wasn't there? Hey, was that like a killer cow? Hamburgers had enough. Hamburgers revenge. Let me see something really quick. Let me see if they're all aggressive. They shouldn't be. I don't even know why that one was aggressive. They are aggressive. Why are they aggressive? I'm not I don't know why they're aggressive. They're just super aggressive. Let me go see if I can make some steaks or some food out of them at this this fire that these chem addicts. I didn't label them that. I'm pretty sure they're called chem addicts here. So let me go here and go see if I can make some stuff out of the raw stuff that I got. Cause I got some raw stuff, including some ant stuff I got from fixing the thing. Then she's roasting herself up.
Have you? There's some kind of massacre at one of the ranger stations. I don't know which one.
What? ranger stations, huh? Huh. That's weird.
That tower on the strip, the one you can see for miles, I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
Wasteland tequila. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we got there.
Howdy.
Hola. Damn, I have to go back to one of the. I'm about to go to the ranger station and see. I wonder which one got massacred. Radio. Probably won't even say here. Huh. That's crazy. We're gonna have to go check that out.
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. You're the first one to make it through alive, let alone manage a return trip.
I believe you said you would owe you double my money.
Yep. Here are your caps. Sorry about that. Poor memory. Here you go.
Yeah, I don't want to stress them out too much. 400 caps is pretty good. I still have to buy some ammunition, some gun stuff. I wonder if they see me coming through, if they'll bomb me again. Not really knowing, but how often do you see a homegirl with the dude with the suit just kind of walking around? I just want to see if I can find any scrap metal in here somewhere, so I can take some more. Doesn't look like it. I gotta go talk to Pro. Gotta go talk to Jack. You know what? There could have been some landmines here, and I wasn't even paying attention to blow myself up.
Hey, I still can't believe how you ran through that artillery barrage. Morning.
Just holding a rocket to your face. Who do I talk to first? Do I talk to Jack first and then talk to Pearl? Maybe. There's gotta be something up with the system. I noticed there was like an automatic update where like certain things are being auto activated by Windows, and I disengaged them. I think one of them was like an auto update peer-to-peer type situation, and there was another one. But the loading in this game seems off sometimes, which is kind of like weird.
Hi.
Oh, mini boomer, that's funny.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Let's see.
Well, this is welcome news. Who is she? She's with those traders? They've
Oh,
tried
damn.
to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages.
Wow.
This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
Let's see.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions.
Success.
Do not make me regret this decision.
Man, I'm trying to do it for the homie on the inside. Why am I getting blamed for this?
Loyal still needs help getting the...
Oh, yeah.
But...
Forgot about that. Alright. Let me go talk to Jack really quick, and then I gotta go to Lake Mead to figure out how to get that plane from the bottom of the ocean. Oh, I gotta go get a rebreather from this cat, too. I don't fit. Excuse me, V.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my
I
dreams?
have.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
See, I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Okay, so I gotta do that.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've...
Okay. Bottom of Lake Mead. Alright, cool. Let me talk to this cat who seems to be marching in place. I have.
You said you talked to her. I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Pressure cooker.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now.
Nice.
A new rebreather.
Sweet.
Later.
Oh my god, the nerd build is coming in handy though. It's keeping me from having to just like walk a lot. I'm like early, like I'm not going front. Early on with this build of trying to go like this geeky, nerdy, you know, like I guess more technology brains before bronze type build. It was kind of rough. It was kind of rough. But now as I'm getting more into it, I'm getting more into the game, and the speech and the science and repairs are playing more are playing a bigger factor in some of the interactions that I'm having. I'm actually happy that I built that up throughout the course of the early game, even though it was, you know, difficult to kind of do some of the things early on. Just advancing through the wasteland was kind of difficult. Is that you? Hi, girl. Come here. I need to talk to you. The homie said, "What's good?"
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Let's see. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again. He's doing well. I'll come back. Oh, here we go.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boom uniform across the Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me.
Damn.
Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Damn, they got me like straight out playing Super Cupid out here, bro. I didn't want it to be like that. Fine, but I'll talk to these people. Who's this? Janet Alice. Here we go.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Hola.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
I don't have any of these. Let's see. If I do speech, so if I do barter, I need 15. If I do speech, I need 20.
Take all the time you need.
Let me see. I don't need any of this right now.
It's been a pleasure.
Let's see if I have any of these aids that will help me with like speech, barter, stuff like that. Repair, energy, survival, lockpick, damage speech. I can take 2 of those. I think it should be, I think they stack, right? They should stack. I would think they would stack, and I have a barter. I have 2 barters. Alright, so I have 3 of these. Where's this other one? This one, meeting people.
Welcome back. My terms have
65. Oh, what? I need another one for speech. Damn it.
It's been a
I'm literally spending all my stuff trying to play Cupid here. Man.
welcome back.
They better not do anything stupid.
My term
It doesn't go past. Oh, man. I wasted it for nothing. It doesn't even go past. It doesn't stack like I wanted it to stack. It literally just gives you a +10.
The Crimson Caravans Company's operation. You'll have to try harder than that.
Fine.
Glad to hear it.
Sorry, she's not paying
I'm
you, bro.
afraid we have no current. I'm afraid we have.
Let's see. What is this?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Invoice.
It's been a pleasure.
Alright, I'll figure that one out later. Where you at, girl? I'm sorry. You're gonna have to not get paid.
Have you spoken with McLafferty? I see. Well, thank you for
I
trying.
tried.
I'm off to go see my admirer now.
Alright, well. Godspeed. Meet Janet back at Nellis. Return to Jack. Alright, well. We'll do that later. What quest? Young Hearts. You guys, where is this one at? Maybe I can do this one really quick. Yep, let me go deliver this really quick. Fast travel makes this a lot more enjoyable as well. Where I don't have to like just walk needlessly through the wasteland. Not that I don't mind it, it's just sometimes you ain't trying to do that. You're just trying to get from point A, just trying to progress the story. And I mean, let's be frank, like the wasteland is a dope place to just kind of explore, you know, just kind of see everything. But you know, it gets kind of repetitive sometimes. Sometimes you can only kill so many scorpions and everything else. Sometimes you just want to progress the story. Time is at 9. It's almost, that's 2 hours in. Nope, it's not. Is it in here? The concourse. Nope, I think it's downstairs. Do I take damage if I jump from here? No, ooh, he does not take that much. Oh, he doesn't take any fall damage from the second story window. Hey, what's going on? Who are you?
Busy at the moment, but I can talk.
Who you be?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Are you a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
What is your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Can you help with anything?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Or what?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you. This?
Whoops.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Nope.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Nothing is impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more.
So what is my
believe that
incentive?
The inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth.
Oh, let me stand up a
Plants
little
are
bit.
spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the
I got a
reason for
funny
this
shaped
miraculous
head.
growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are
That's probably
generously
why I never
compensated.
cut my hair this short. I got a funny shaped head.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Cool. Okay. Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly
Hey,
challenging.
don't get an attitude with me, bro.
Downloading the data will be handled by
I'm
your
just
Pip-Boy.
asking.
You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course. To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about.
Damn.
The more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
Where is... Hey, hold up. Hey.
Yes?
I
Something
do.
else you
Yup. You have an invoice, homie.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste. Wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
And that was it.
Yes. Goodbye.
Alright, cool.
Hello.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Sure did.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keely. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs? But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keely, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keely and make sure she's safe.
Keely.
Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead. I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Of course.
Keely. Missing 22. Anything else you can tell me?
Keely's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them? I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there.
Ooh.
So, I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
That's crazy.
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keely hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keely because, well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
I like Keely already. I like Keely already.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR. Give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl. It's foul, to tell the truth.
Damn.
Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes caps to get him motivated, though. He won't do a thing for free.
Yeah. It's all good.
Right. Stay safe.
I will. Thank you for the heads up.
Something I can do for you?
Hey, what's up,
We're
yo?
all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here.
Oh.
We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply.
Oh.
I thought you might get good use out of it.
NCR safe house key added. Nice.
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
The fiends?
As in chem fiends.
Ah.
Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our
Vault
positions
3 to
and my
the
men
west.
repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return.
Ooh.
Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them. And they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen. That vault is a
Let's
hornet's
go.
nest. If you have second thoughts, no
So
Williams
much to
too.
do.
The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? you've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here. Yeah, on top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out. Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands. I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
I talked to her after everything else.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
There's a lot going on here.
Bye.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough from that. Talk to Captain Curtis. You are not Captain Curtis, are you?
Hello.
No. Let's see. Talk to Captain Curtis. Find Keeley. We'll do that. Pitch in at the Crimson Caravan if you're looking for caravan work. Now, where's the... See, help Dr. Richards with his patients. I couldn't do that. Oh, I forgot I still gotta do those. This way. Who is you?
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Even the stupid NCR is investing in new research. We're getting left in the dust.
Hey, you got a second?
Oh. Was it good?
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
What?
Great! Thanks. Thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Damn. I need 100 for that one.
Patrolling the Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Damn, I gotta give up my girl V though. Damn, I feel sad. Oh, who's this?
Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind. I know. I've been crying. Stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier. My husband. He's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain. You never lost anybody, have you? Not like this. Never had to think about that person you love all alone out there, cooking in the sun like meat. NCR never leaves a soldier behind. That's what the recruiters told us. Promised us. We believed them. Mister, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
Alrighty.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on
We
that.
won't go quietly into the night. We will not go without a fight. Where is... Oh.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place? Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends.
Why she got an
Colonel Shu has
attitude?
me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be. Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently. Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured.
Damn.
They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him. Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless? What about the truth drug? Yeah.
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable. I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you
I
can't?
think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore.
Damn.
Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Okay. Man, well,
That's the spirit.
let's do this.
Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long
Whoops.
time no see, Sealus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top.
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need...
You stay here.
Should have brought something to read.
Yeah, you should have.
Surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up on your way out.
What an ugly little worm you are.
Damn.
What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm? You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order. Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
So we will go to weapons. Why don't I have weapons? They took away my weapons.
Get away from me. Aha!
Whoa, easy there.
You like that?
You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step outside a minute? Let off some steam. Nice job.
You like that?
I'm gonna keep punching this dude in the face.
Got my eyes peeled.
You like that?
Got my eyes peeled.
You like that?
How long do I gotta beat on this dude for?
Got my eyes peeled.
I'm gonna keep punching this cat.
Had enough?
Still looking.
You can stop for a second.
I think my friend doesn't like you, Silus. I don't know how much longer I can keep him under control.
You think this'll make me talk? A beating? This is the best you can do?
Not just any beating, Silus. A savage beating. A beating that you'll be reminded of every time you feel pain from now on. When my friend's done with you,
I worry
you
too
won't
much.
have any of your teeth left. You'll be drinking your food through a straw. Your ribs will never heal properly, and it will hurt every time you breathe. It'll be like your collars, Silus. Impossible to forget.
Go to hell.
Huh. Not the sort of wit I've come to expect from you, Silus.
You're getting nothing from me.
I'm getting entertainment. That's something. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna spill your guts to me? Or am I gonna let my friend the maniac back in here for some playtime? Silus. Silent treatment, huh? Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you. Oh, and let me check you for weapons one more time. For your safety as well as his.
I'm gonna keep punching this cat until oh, it crashed. Seriously? Well, I'm gonna end it there. Man, why did the game crash? Well, it crashed. Nothing I can do about that. There's something play it, so there's not anything missing in the background. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there since it's been 2.5 hours, and I don't know how much of that I have to redo because I think it saved it before getting into this. So I think I have to do all that over again. I kind of don't want to do it right now, so it is what it is. I think I might have some brass knuckles on V. I'll use it the next time. I'll do that tomorrow. And we have a bunch of missions to kind of go through tomorrow. This was, well, I mean, we did some of the stuff at Nellis. We got some of the stuff done. It was kind of like a bridge stream to get to where we're gonna get more of the quest, get more of the story done. I feel like we have things that are a lot of them are side quests to take away from what we're trying to do, but at the same time, with everything going on, you just don't know what alliances and partnerships you're gonna need to have in order to get through this game as successfully as I can. Again, I'm trying to just really talk and be geeky and brains over brawn type playthrough, and so far it's an overall different experience from one that I've experienced before. But yeah, y'all, so have a great day. Hopefully I get to see y'all tomorrow. It's hump day, the middle of the first full week of 2026. See where we're at, see what we do. Before we take off, as always, just put it out there. Life, please accept our good juju, our good vibes, our well wishes, our thoughts and prayers as we put them onto a life force. May it find somebody who needs them to obtain the strength to get through the darkness, find their light, get through their grind, get through their grit, and just achieve more, achieve what they want to achieve in 2026 and going forward. And in reverse, life, please allow us to accept the good wishes, the good vibes, the good juju, the thoughts and prayers that others put out there for us, so that we may obtain them and get this and obtain the strength to get, to go through our darkness, find our light, get through our grit, go through our grind, and hopefully we can all come up one by one, little by little, and we can all carve out a living, not just a survival, not just a stress-induced game of balance, balancing the checkbook and balancing our life with our health. And May 2026 and this upcoming quarter century up until 2050 and even beyond that, be something that we can be proud and be happy that we accomplished. And I hope the best for y'all. In the words of Jerry Springer, take care of yourselves and each other. My words, you love and respect and love. Have that in your heart, have that in your soul. have that in your way and being as you communicate with your fellow human nature and whatever else you may put out there, y'all. Just always try to be the best person you can put out, you can be. Put your best self out there, put that good karma out there, and it comes back to you, y'all. Not when you want it, but when you need it. And I know a lot of us feel like we need it right now. I trust life. As long as we keep putting in our day by day daily positives and we try to be that 0.001% better, that it comes back to us, y'all. It does come back to us. It's just sometimes it just feels like the payoff is not worth everything we have to put into it to get to that point, right? But you can either do nothing and be mad, or you can try to do something to make yourself happy. Put in that work like you do everywhere else to put in some work for yourself, y'all. It's the best advice I can give you if you're going through the hardships right now. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be as positive as I can be and see where we go from here, y'all. So again, hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow for hump day. We will continue with this. If everything works out tomorrow, I know I've been talking about the 2 streams for a bit. I don't know. I was going to do it today. I just woke up a little bit tired, so I went back to sleep. But I woke up a little bit earlier today, and I was tempted. I was tempted to do 2 streams. But there's other stuff I need to be doing as well, so we'll figure it out, y'all. We'll figure it out. Life is just so hard right now. But anyways, have a good night. Have good dreams. May you put out your good juju, your vibes, and your thoughts and prayers and your dreams out there into the life force, and may all that be answered for you, and may you be able to accomplish the things you want to accomplish, y'all. And not just for me, not just for you, but for everybody. So thank you for watching. This has been Mo. Hopefully I'll catch y'all tomorrow. But until next time, take care. Be good.